And then that bottom right, and up until we found Isogenics and got involved a lot with the income and business potential, I was like, how am I going to become an investor? We don't have enough money to buy a piece of property to rent it out for a home. I do a little bit of stocks, but again, in my mind, I was like, I need hundreds of thousands of dollars in stocks to leverage that to earn even more, because your banks are only giving you like 0.1%. That's not a lot of income. So how was I going to become an investor? Well, once you realize what Isogenics can provide, you are an investor. Like I mentioned, I have $30,000 sitting in a bank account within Isogenics. I now am an investor. Know your worth. So again, going back to wherever you are currently in your life, and whatever you've done, you could be have an associate's degree, a master's, a PhD, or you don't have a degree at all. It's not a big deal, because no matter what, with Isogenics, you can leverage other people's time and yourself. So instead of punching that clock for 40 hours, you punch that clock for 40 hours, but then you have a whole team underneath you that you can leverage their time as well. And that is fantastic. As we've mentioned, Isogenics is not multi-level marketing. We get paid on the entire team. You got a left side and a right side. You get paid on the whole thing. It's not like you only get paid to one level and then you get a less percentage on the bottom and all that good stuff. You get the same percentage if it's the 1,000th person in your organization or the top. We've already covered the pyramid scheme deal. I will talk until I'm blue in the face, because it makes me very mad. I'm a red in that aspect when people say it's a pyramid scheme. This is not a pyramid scheme. Is when you tell people to give you money and you don't give them anything in return. Thanks for the money, see you later. Isogenics says, thanks for the money, here's your product in 1 to 2 days. Sometimes 3, depending on where you live. We get paid 5 different ways. There's retail profits, so maybe Sean or Lisa, they buy extra product and they can put it in their gym, and then they can sell it. So right now our shakes are about $3 a piece. They can turn it around, put it in a vending machine for $4. That would be a retail profit of $1. You could do that if you own your own business, if you have a spot that you could have people show up to and do it that way. That's a retail profit. We have product introduction bonuses. Back in the day when it first started, we did not have that. Product introduction bonuses range from $10 up to $100, depending on the products and packs you sell. That's another way to get paid. The team cycles, that's that residual income we always talk about, that you get paid when you're sleeping, you get paid when you're sitting here and being trained. And then we have the executive match. So when you become an executive, you have 5 people on your left sharing, there's 5 consultants on your left sharing Isogenics with at least 2 people. You have 5 people on your right sharing Isogenics with at least 2 people. Once you become an executive and stay executive, which is the ultimate goal for everybody in the room, you get paid 10% on those 10 personally enrolled people. And so you are able to unlock just a little extra income for yourself, because otherwise you're only unlocking 6%. So that's pretty good, but why not unlock that extra little bit? And then on top, the last thing, promotions and incentives. Lisa took advantage of the Race to Disney or Dash to Disney. That was a promotion, that was an incentive. That ranged from maybe $500 up to a couple $1,000s worth of income that she was able to earn, or anybody else that's doing Isogenics can earn. It doesn't have to be a certain person. It opens up to everybody. One thing we do is cast with conviction, because as you're trying to cast the vision of Isogenics and showing people what this can become for them, be that the $50 a month earner or $5,000 or $10,000 a month earner, you want to cast a vision for them. Because, hey guys, I think these shakes, they're pretty good. I've been using them for a few years. They might work, they might not for you. It'd be cool to try if you want. That doesn't sound very convincing. Guys, I've been using this shake for 3 years. I have dropped 10 pounds of fat, I put on 15 pounds of lean muscle, and I'm fitting into clothes smaller than what I was, even though I have not gained any weight. And I have aged better, I am better and healthier for my children, and I show up with more energy. Who are you gonna buy from? That first person that was like, or that second person that was like, stand up and do it. So our conviction statement is Isogenics will be the vehicle that will bring Melina and myself home to be a full-time family. It might not be today, it might not be tomorrow, but we realize with Isogenics, we just have to keep going and put in the work. Kind of like you put in your 9-to-5 job to retire in 40 or 50 years, why not multiply it and just get it done in 5 to 7 with Isogenics? Simple and easy ways to get paid, like we mentioned, the slide's already been up once, but I want you to memorize this. Anybody can memorize 2 people. So you're at the top in the middle. You're gonna share with 2 people. And just by doing that, if you just started with Isogenics, you have the potential currently to earn $1,000. I know that slide said 900, it's a little old. That was before we offered the Crystal Consultant bonus of $150 for just helping 2 people. So if you memorize this to keep the compensation plan simple, you're gonna be able to duplicate your efforts and your team's efforts. And so this is becoming manager. You're gonna share with the person in the light blue, and they're gonna start on the value pack. You'll get paid $100 to do that. You're gonna start another person on the value pack, you're gonna get another $100. But because you did that in the same week, Isogenics offers you they offer the doubling of that. So instead of $100, it becomes $200. So instead of $200, it now is $400. Because of the Crystal Consultant bonus, it used to be only be $50 to turn consultant. Now it's $150. So now instead of earning just a little bit of money, you have invested in the value pack. That's $589 for yourself. You've now turned around and made $550. So you have had 78 meals in the first month for $39 to $49. That's pretty good, because I think last time I checked at ramen, that's like 70 or 80 cents, maybe $1 a piece. So you literally had a completely organic certified meal essentially for 78 meals in the month for the same price as ramen. That's awesome. The next thing you're gonna do to earn up to that $1,000 is you're gonna help your first friend and your second friend help 2 people. And as we mentioned, everybody is kind of a few different colors. And so that, what is that, green is the helper, now the blue, the yellow. I was a little bit of red there, I wasn't paying attention. You're gonna be yellow, you're gonna wanna help a couple people, because that accountability, you can sign up at the gym all you want, but if you bring a couple people to show up with you, you're gonna go to the gym and you're gonna stay more consistent. And that is what Isogenics wants you to do, because they're gonna pay you. So you help your first person, you help your second person, you're gonna earn an additional $200. That's where it's at with Isogenics. So again, the power of 2. You build just 2 people, and you never know what those 2 people can do for you. And with Isogenics, and the first 2 people, you just enroll 2 people, and maybe they blow it up because they're the next Emily Vaver, or they're the next Herwin Patty Cepeda. You have the potential to earn $700,000 in a year just by helping 2 people. And that is why you open your mouth. Maybe you don't know the products, maybe you don't know the compensation plan, but what you can know is this. And with that, you gain that. You earn that ability to get $700,000 coming in just by helping 2 people, because you don't know what those 2 people can do for you or anybody else below them. And so here's our overall Crystal Executive map. Crystal Executive, that's getting 5 people on your left, so that's 5 consultants. Consultant is just sharing with 2 people. You'll have 5 people on your right sharing with 2 people each. And by doing that, you become the manager. That's 2 people, 1 on the left, 1 on the right. That's a $250 bonus. And then your next stop is director. That's getting 3 people on your left, 3 people on your right. By doing that, Isogenics is going to give you an additional $750. On top of every time you turn consultant, you're going to get $100. So there's some good money involved right there. And then the last step is Crystal Executive. That's a $1,000 bonus when you have 5 people on your left and 5 people on your right. And there is a time frame currently with that, and it's 180 days. If you can reach Crystal Executive in 180 days, you are able to achieve that $1,000. Again, 5 people on your left, 5 people on the right. Everybody in this room knows 10 people that eat. Everybody in this room knows 10 people that has skin. Everybody in this room has 10 people they know who could use a performance system. Maybe you're not, I forget the young lady's name here that was sitting there. Maybe you don't know 10 people that need Amp Nitro for their pre-workout. But if you take a walk for 3 miles, you can use this product. You don't need to be bench pressing 300 pounds or doing CrossFit competitions to use and benefit from Amp Nitro. You don't need to be using, again, your CrossFit competitors. You don't need to be a CrossFit competitor to use Amp Repair. I started using this and I don't work out as often as I want. I just use this and I don't have the muscle fatigue as I used to. So if you are a day laborer, or you're in landscaping, or you're a heavy equipment operator and your body hurts after your day, use it. Just because it's a performance system doesn't mean you can't use it. Buy it, use it. There's products for everybody, and that is how you can maintain that 100 BV. So additional ways to get paid. I talked about the consultant bonus, the manager, the director, the executive bonuses. Within that, in growing your business, you're able to step up through this progression here. And so you're gonna get a 5-cycle bonus. And what a 5-cycle bonus is, it's achieving 5 cycles within a given business week. And a cycle is 600 business volume on one side and 300 business volume on the other. And Isagenix is pretty cool because each and every day or every minute, they'll flip-flop that 300 or 600 to benefit you in order for you to cycle. 5 cycles in 1 week will get you that 5-cycle bonus of $500, and you can earn that twice. The next step up that I have not covered is the 1-star bonus, and that is actually incorrect. That's $750. I apologize for that slide. That is a $500 bonus paid out twice for a total of $1,000. 1 star is earning 10 cycles in a given week, and you can be a silver circle 1 star, which is if you have not hit executive, you stay in that silver circle. It's more or less a status thing. If you're the red, you want to be that status, you want to have that, look at me. Or you can be a golden star 1 circle. And so Melina and I are golden star circled because we achieved that executive status. So that 1 star bonus. The next step is 2 star, and that is 20 cycles in a given week. And by doing that, you're earning $1,000 each time you hit that 1 star, up to 2 times. So it's an additional $2,000. Your next step is 3 star. That's 40 cycles. That's where it gets a little extra because you're getting that geometric progression. Again, with Isagenix, because you're building, you're not putting in just that 40 hours a week. You have a whole team, you have a whole room of people helping you build. So that geometric progression, that's why they step up to that 3 star, because it's 40 cycles in a week. And that's $1,500 for the first time and $1,500 for the second time when you achieve that 3 star. That's a lot of money right there, guys. A lot of us work probably a third or maybe a quarter or maybe a fifth of the year to earn that. And Isagenix is literally offering that. You have the ability to earn that in a few weeks, a few months, or over 5 to 7 years if you grow really slowly. But I can tell you, running a marathon is a lot easier and quicker if you run compared to walking. And that's the same with the Isagenix business. It's really painful and it takes a real long time if you want to walk. The 26.2 miles a marathon is, but if you run, you get done faster and it's a little more fun. So again, the executive benefits, once you maintain and achieve executive, you have a 10% match. And so anybody in your personally enrolled that is cycling, you're able to earn 10% off of them. And so when they cycle 10 times, you get 1 extra cycle for yourself. When they cycle 100 times, you get 10 cycles for yourself. That pays off big time when you're talking about 10 times 54 or 1 times 54. 54 bucks makes a big difference in a lot of people's lives, because one of our very own, Amanda Bice, posted the other day that she received a Meyer Clip coupon, and it literally had like $9 worth of coupons in it. And she wasn't gonna go out and buy like, what was it, like a Mountain Dew, adult diapers, and all this other junk for $9 worth of savings. Isagenix offers you $54.10. How many, and it's because of the food you wanna buy, not like junk you have to go out and buy to save 50 cents. So $54.10 in 1 month really is a big deal. So if you're just at that cycle a month, don't downplay it because it's a big deal. And I'm going to get to another slide of how big that is. And I do not recall if we've touched on this, but we have another level and it's called platinum. So again, we mentioned legacy company. So a lot of us are younger, a lot of us are older in this room. A legacy company is able to turn this around. So if you pass away tomorrow, your kids or your spouse or somebody can take over your spot and continue earning for you. And that is something awesome as a father, as a young dad. Have life insurance. This is just another insurance policy. Why not for my 3 kids? And so as a platinum re-entry, you're able to re-enter above yourself. And once you become platinum, that's 250 cycles a week. That's that $700,000 a year if you maintain that 250 cycles a week. That pays out to $700,000 at the end. You were able to re-enter above yourself. And so your one full 600 BV team is paid for already. It's built, it's done. Isogenics says, hey, keep going. You're gonna earn even more now. And you only have to earn the 300 BV. So literally 2/3 of your team is paid for and done. So what are you worth? Are you worth the job that you're currently doing and that's all you're gonna go and do? Or are you worth a little more? Are you worth an extra $100 a week, an extra $1,000 a week? Isogenics has the ability to do that for you. And there is no security. Carrie, put in 20, 25 years? See you later. Because there's somebody above her that needed that money or said you aren't performing enough. With Isogenics, you're at the top. You're at the top of your own organization. You're at the top of your own decision making. You can build your team any way you want. You can run with the Reds, or you can involve everybody. And that is the cool thing because not everybody can be a CEO. So understand your worth and really think about what you want in your life. And so this is the slide that I was talking about, that $54 a month. How many people, and you don't have to raise your hand, but I will. How many people have $93,000 sitting in a savings account right now? I'll raise my hand and say, nope, I don't. So I can't even earn $54 a month. If I had $90,000 in a bank account, I would earn $54 in a year off of interest. Only if it was being paid at 3%. And if you have a bank paying you 3%, please email Steve Drake, who will then email everybody, and everybody will join that bank. Because you don't have the ability in banks anymore to earn $54 in a month or over in a year. And then those people with maybe $9 million in the bank, good for you. I want to be your friend. Maybe we can go downstairs and have a drink too, because you're actually earning $5,400 in a week worth of interest. And then that annual income for you, with that much income, $280,000. Not a lot of people have that, guys. Maybe if you're older, you do. Maybe if you're a business owner and previous, you do have that. Not a lot of Americans have that. We have that ability to have the income with Isogenics. And again, if it's just $54 a month, that's better than Meijer is giving you. I don't think Aldi has coupons. I don't think D&W does much better than Meijer. So that's the places where you're currently shopping. With Isogenics, if you shop there, you have that ability to earn that money, to save that money, to share with people, because the testimonies are everywhere of people being healed from the inside out. Their issues medically are gone or less. You have that ability, so open your mouth and offer the solution that people need. And the income disclaimer. Not everybody's gonna get rich. This is not a get rich quick scheme, but if you put in the time, you put in the effort, you listen to the people, you get a little bit of green in you to follow the systems put in place. There are multi-millionaires out there within Isogenics that will share the knowledge with everybody. They have with us. That's why Melina and I are where we're at. That's why probably everybody in the room is where they're at, is because people can provide that for you. But if you do the work, you can earn whatever you would like. I think that's all I got.